Hi guys, all of you, good evening. Guys, in today's session, we are seeing that how to configure pipeline concept and how to deploy the artifact into Nexus. At the same time, how we will deploy the artifact into the test environment or dev environment or QA environment or production environment. Okay, how we will deploy the artifact in the both locations. Okay guys, yes, I'll show you the process. See guys, generally programmers are going to writing their programs. After that, they are going to using Git SCM tool to check in the code. For checking the code into GitHub, yes, they are going to writing the programs. After that, they are going to sending to GitHub repository. As a programmer task over, 70 to 80% of the programmers only concentrating writing the programs. After that, they are deploying to the or pushing into GitHub repository. Not only GitHub, anyone SCM, either SVN or Bitbucket or GitLab or GitHub. Okay, Fearforce, RTC, so many tools are there. But nowadays, mostly 70 to 90% of the persons using GitHub. Okay, guys. Now the code is inside this GitHub repository. Now the DevOps engineer who are working as a DevOps engineer, DevOps build and release or a DevOps build engineer, yes, their roles will start here. Now, see guys, continuous build. How the continuous will build? When the programmers are going to modifying the code frequently, the code comes into the CI/CD server. Jenkins, we are using Jenkins CI/CD server. Inside this Jenkins server, or to this Jenkins server, we are going to integrating n number of tools. Like that, we are going to integrating Maven. If we are using Maven, we are going to integrating Maven. If we are going to using Ant, we are going to integrating. If we are using both, we are going to integrating. If we are using SVN, we can integrate. Okay, and we are going to using, if we are going to using that what is that Gradle build tool, yes, we can. If we are going to building the Java, what is that ASP.NET code, we are going to integrating that MS build. Like that, so many build tools are there. But in our case present, we are using a Maven build tool. See guys, Apache Maven is the build tool to build, to test, to validate, to compile, to install, to deploy. Okay, of course, Maven having so many goals, and Maven having three types of life cycles. One is the build or default, one is the clean, and one is the site life cycle. Okay, mostly we are using default or build life cycle along with clean. Okay, we'll see that. So yes, we are integrating Maven with Jenkins. So we are sending the code to Maven after integrating with Maven. Yes, Maven taking the code based on the pom.xml, it will trigger the process. If it is belongs to a var or a jar or ER, yes, based on that it will generate or create the package. Then it will send back the result to Jenkins. Yes, once we get the success from the Maven, once we build the artifact successfully, then we are storing that artifact into Nexus repository for backup purpose. We are using Nexus repository store that artifact, whatever we built by Maven in the Jenkins console. That used for future reference purpose, we are storing into the Nexus repository. At the same time, if you want to test that artifact, whatever we built in the test environment, yes, in the test environment, if you want to test environment, you can test. Or else if you want to apply that in a production environment, pre-production, yes, you can apply that. If you want to test in the dev environment, you can test that. If you want to test in the QA environment, yes, you can test that. Say, we are going to deploy into the environment. So one is pre-production environment. Just I named here production. Just imagine it, there's a pre-production or production or dev or QA or test like that. Okay guys, now see, we are using Apache Tomcat. Apache Tomcat is the web application server to run that web application. Okay, and another one, test environment. So just I have taken two examples for testing and productions or pre-production. You can imagine it, but 99% or 99% or 100% without testing the product, we can't deploy into the production environment in real world. That's very, very important. But right now I have mentioned that one example. Okay, we can deploy the artifact directly in the production environment after testing. Before testing, okay guys, before testing we can't deploy. After testing only we can deploy the artifact into the production environment. Keep in mind. Okay, before deploying into the production environment, we are sending to test environment. Here also, okay, yes, you can use Apache Tomcat, WebLogic, WebSphere, JBoss, and Glassfish, IAS. So many web application servers are there. Yes, you can test that application in any one application servers. This is the process, guys. In this process, for executing this process, we are going to using steps. So already code is located in the GitHub repository. So this process already over. What is that? Writing the code and sending to the GitHub. This process is already over. The code is located in the GitHub. From this we are going to executing. From where we are going to executing? Yes, from here we are going to executing. Yes, getting the code from GitHub to Jenkins. After that we are sending to Maven. Yes, by the Maven we are going to testing the code and compiling the code and creating the package and sending to Nexus repository by applying that deploy. Yes, Maven will take care of that deployment also. Deployment process also will executing by Maven. So once we deploy, yes, we can store into the Nexus repository. Nexus repository is a software that used to store that all artifacts and binary files, API and Docker images we can store into the Nexus repository. Not only this, we can store some other related software packages. Okay guys. So once it's over, same time we are going to deploy into that artifact in test environment or pre-production or production or QA or a dev environment. See guys, this is the process. Now we are going to executing this process by pipeline. By using Jenkins pipeline, we are going to executing up to here only. So some more steps are there. So once we execute in the test environment, yes, then we can deploy into the production environment. If you have that virtual machine or any other one, if you are using that Docker containerization, yes, you have to create one more container. That process is different. We will see later on that. Okay, right now in today's session, we will see this one only. Okay, guys. For this process, we are going to configuring Jenkins pipeline process. Okay, yes, guys, this is my environment. Yes, I already have that servers. One is the Jenkins master machine and slave machine also is there, and the Nexus server is there. But SonarQube present in today's session, we are not going to using SonarQube. SonarQube is the code analysis tool for checking the code and code quality and bugs. Okay, but in today's session, we are not using SonarQube. We will see in the next scenario how we will integrate with SonarQube with Jenkins. Okay, after that, how we will go for that building the artifact, then how we can deploy into the Nexus or any pre-production or production or test or QA or dev. Okay, guys. Present we are using this master and the Nexus, guys. Now, so what we should have that? Yes, in Jenkins master machine we should have that Java, Maven, Git for getting the code from GitHub to Jenkins, and Java for compile and executing code, source code with the help of Maven. Maven is a build tool. With the help of Maven, we are going to executing the Java command, Java source code. Okay, guys. Now, okay, in the Nexus is the repository management tool to store that artifact. Already I have that. See, guys, this is my Jenkins mission and this is my Nexus server. And this is my GitHub repository. I have the code here inside this repository. Okay. Now, step one. we will see the guys. What we will see? Yes, now we are going to integrating the code from GitHub to Jenkins. Step 1. Yes, let me show you that how to get the code from GitHub to Jenkins. By the pipeline, guys. By the pipeline only we are going to processing manual. By this console also we can execute step by step. But by the pipeline we are seeing that, guys. How we will get the code from GitHub to Jenkins. Okay, guys. Now, yes, click on that new item. Click on that new item. Just name the job name. Name the job. Yes, job name is CI CD. Continuous integration, continuous deployment. We will see that. Yes. Pipeline. Project-1. Pipeline Project-1. Yes, after naming the item name, click on that. Click on that pipeline. Yes, click on that OK button. Now, just choose that pipeline. Yes, now here we are having the two types of. Yes, if you have the Jenkins file in the SCM console, you can get it, or else you can write here only. If you want to write the code here only, yes, you can write the script. Now I'll show you that how to write the script in the Jenkins console only. Yes. Now the first one, it starts by pipeline. Yes. Now open the brace. This is the main console, main function. So inside this one, okay, that entire code we are putting in this main block. Now, if you are using any agents, yes, if you want to execute this code in anyone, yes, apply that agent any. Next, so what kind of tools we are using here? At present we are using one tool, that is the Maven. The Maven for executing to build that artifact and deploying that artifact into the Nexus. Okay. Yes, for that reason we are using that tools. Yes, apply that to tools. Yes, open the function block. Yes, inside this block, yes, Maven, we are using Maven. Yes, guys, here this is the very important. Whatever we have mentioned inside this, just let me open one more, one duplicate. Yes, I'll show that. This is the very important here. Yes, open this one, manage Jenkins and the tools. See, guys. Yes, Maven install. Yes, here we named this one. We need to just apply here. Just okay. Try to avoid the space. Yes, copy this one. Save this one. Now you can come here. Just write that. See, guys. That's the important thing here. Okay. Now, tools over. See how many blocks we have opened. 2 blocks we have opened, 1 closed, and 1 main block is still okay. Open. Now come here, stages. Inside these stages we are having stages like that: code, pulling the code and building the compiling, validating, testing, like that. So many we are having inside these stages. The stage 1 stage, inside these stages, pulling the code from where we are pulling. Just guys keep in mind, it's mean we are getting the code from any one SCM tool. Okay. Now here it's meaning we are getting the code from SCM to this this Jenkins console. So from here we are getting, right now here we are going to mentioning that the steps. Yes, now here we need to apply that. So from here we are getting this code. We are getting the code from where it's located. Yes, see guys, this is the GitHub repository. Inside this GitHub repository, this is my repository. Inside this repository, yes, this is the URL. Take this one and copy this one. Yes, now come here. Yes, now apply that. Yes, from where we are getting? From the Git, from the GitHub. Yes, branch is, in which branch we are having code? See guys, we are having in the main branch. We are having in the main branch. Yes, apply this one. Yes, branch is main and comma. Yes, URL. Which URL? That is GitHub URL. GitHub repository URL. Yes, put in the single quotes. See guys, this is the repository URL. Now, yes, okay, the task over. Now, how many we have opened, guys? How many we have opened? Yes, stages. In the stages stage, we have opened 1 and 2. 2 we have opened. Now you have to close 2. Yes, see guys, we have opened 1, 2, closed. Now, next stage. Just if you want to see here, if you want to see only to get the code from GitHub to, yes, see guys, you can observe here, it's selected. See, small, and yes, and this one, see, stages, and this one, and this one, yes. Now what we are doing that, just in this case, we are getting the code from GitHub to Jenkins. Yes, any mistake here? Why it's saying that? See guys, observe this one. Stages. In the stages we are having stage. Inside the stages steps we are having the branches. Steps inside these steps we are having, yes, Git branch. In the Git we are using branch main, the URL. Okay, yes, save this one. Yes, see guys, now trigger the job, click on that, build now. See, if you want to see the process, just come here, click on that console. See guys, the process started. See, successfully we got the code from GitHub to Jenkins. See guys, and if you want to see where it's executed, console output. See guys, it's ran the job in the slave mission. The output is located in the slave mission. Now if you want to see slave mission, there's LL. See guys, cd/opt LL. Sorry. Yes, see guys, this is the job name. Just be inside that. Now you can see CD workspace. See, CI/CD pipeline. Yes, if you want to see whatever we are having code inside this repository. See guys, successfully we got the code from GitHub to Jenkins. That we have configured master slave, guys. We have configured master slave. Okay, in the yes, just wait guys. Inside this we have configured. Okay, but here we do animate. Okay, so just we'll see that guys. Okay, This is the slave machine. In the slave machine, we have configured Maven. We have executed this var file. Sorry, we got the code from the code from GitHub to Jenkins slave machine with the help of Jenkins master. In the Jenkins master machine, we are having job details. See guys, this is the job details. Okay, this is the job in master machine. If you want to see in the master machine this job output, yes, we can't see that. So this is the jobs location in the master machine. Host name, see, Jenkins master. Here we don't have that. Here we don't have that, whatever we built the job. But where it's located? In the slave machine, see PWD. And you can apply that host name. See. Yes, you can apply that host name. See. Jenkins slave machine. Okay, this is the process. Next, what next? We are going to building the artifact. At present, we don't have that artifact. If you want to see that, yes, CD web apps. See guys, target. Here we don't have that. Here we don't have that code. Inside this artifact, we don't have that var file. Okay. Just maybe in the GitHub repository only we are having that target. Yes, let me open this one. So that is, yes, I'm going to deleting this one. I'm going to deleting this directory. Yes. Which one is, we need to delete this one. Just wait, guys. See guys, successfully we have deleted that. Now let me run that once again. The same job we are going to executing. See guys, this is the pipeline process. See guys, so successfully we got the job. Successfully we built again. Now you can come here. Just you can see it's not available. See guys, only we are having that pom.xml and src. Now what we are doing that with the help of pipeline Maven tools, we are going to creating one target directory that's calling as a project. Inside that target directory, we will get one var file. Now we are going to configuring job. Click on that configure. Again pipeline. Yes, inside this pipeline. Yes, now just after two, see, this is one stage. This is one stage. Right now we got the code from GitHub to Jenkins. The next stage, yes, stage. The stage is, yes, packaging. Okay, package. Okay, packing. Yes, package. Just you can that package nothing but building that artifact. Yes, now open the brace. Yes, here what we are writing is the steps. Yes, shell mean we are going to executing in this Linux machine. We have configured Jenkins in the slave machine. The same task we are going to executing in the Linux Jenkins server. So that reason we are using sh. Yes, what is the command? Yes, within the course mvn package. This is the Maven goal. This is the Maven goal for creating artifact. Okay. Yes, what is the artifact here? If you want to see that what we are going to building that artifact. See guys, the artifact name is var. We are having that artifact. We are going to building that artifact web app dot var. Okay, the snapshot 1.0. Snapshot is 1.0. Version is 1.0. Type is snapshot. The snapshot will get with extension .var. See guys. Okay, we are going to building web archiver file. Now come here. Yes, package. Now save this one. Yes, now you can go for build. Yes, click on that build now. But we haven't configured that webhooks or poll SCM or periodical. We didn't configure, so that reason we are going to building manually. Just wait, guys. If you want to see the console output, see guys. So successfully we built that artifact. Successfully jobs console output success. And see packaging also successful. If you want to see that here in the slave mission only, yes, come here. See guys, we got that once again. The target is cd target ll. See guys, we got this. Now we want to deploy this artifact into Nexus repository. We want to deploy this artifact into Nexus repository. Okay guys, see, this is the Nexus repository. Inside this Nexus repository we need to store that artifact by using pipeline. So how we will deploy that? Let me show you that first. Okay, see guys, here keep in mind I am going with a troubleshooting format. I am going to explaining you in the troubleshooting format. I'm not going to directly configuring. Okay guys, mostly you can see that yes, they will configure and they will execute directly, but step by step. So yes, right now we are in the pipeline process. In the pipeline process, the next step, what is the next step? Yes, to building that artifact. Okay, if you continue with this pipeline, we can't execute successfully. There are some more steps with configurations. Now come here, yes, leave that last. Okay, now stays. Yes, what we are having is deploy artifact. Deploy artifact in Nexus. See guys, if you continue with this one, 100% we will get failure. What is the reason? I'll tell that. You will see that practically. Now what is the step? Yes, steps. Yes, sh. Yes, mven deploy. Actually this is the command. But we can't execute successfully. If you want to see that, yes, you will see that. Yes, now I'm saving this one. I should not modify this one. I'll continue with these steps until success the deploying artifact. But by these steps by these steps we can't get success, because we need to configure some changes in the Nexus repository, and we need to modify the form.xml, and we need to change some changes in the Jenkins server console. In the Jenkins server. Okay, what are the changes? We will see that step by step. First, let me show you that. But this step will get failure. The final step will get failure. Reason we didn't configure. Yes, click on that build. Up to here, okay, no problem. Here we will get that failure. If you want to see the console output, see. And keep in mind, whenever you are going to executing first time, yes, Maven will download the required plugins for executing the job. See guys, finally we got that failure. Reason reason. Okay, of course there is some reasons here. There are some reasons. We will see that. What are the reasons? So step by step, one by one, I'll show you that. But whatever we are going to do in that, every step is important. If you miss anyone, you can't execute that. You can't get that output. Now let me show you one by one. The step one first. See guys, failure. Okay. Now what is the reason for failuring? Yes, let me show you in the pom.xml. Inside this pom.xml, yes, we are having one main form. The super form, we are having that. Super form, yes, come here. Inside this, we are having that storage. See guys, distribution management. Distribution management, whatever we build that artifact, we need to store into the Nexus repository. The Nexus repository, yes, you can use that. GitLab, you can use that. JFrog, you can use, or any some other one you can use this. This all are under distribution management. But in this, right now, in our case, we are using Nexus repository. See guys, this is the Nexus repository URL. Nexus server IP address. What is the Nexus server IP address here? See, 157. That is one main reason. The first reason is 157. Yes, now let me change this one. Yes, click on this edit file. Now you can come here. What is the IP address? 192.168.67.154. Sorry, 157. 157. Same here also. Not only by modifying this one we can't get success. There are some other steps. Yes. Dot 157. Now save the changes. Once again we'll come back to here. Guys, once again we'll come back here. The reason I'll tell that. One by one I'll tell you that. One by one I'll tell you that. Yes, now you can go for build. Yes, click on that build now. Of course, we'll get failure. Three more steps are there. We'll see that one by one. Just click on that console. Say trying to deploying that. Now it's going to install and see failure. The reason you can see here. The output you can see here. Okay. Artifacts could not find artifacted.com. See guys. We'll see that the repository is not available. It's trying to deploy that artifact in the Nexus repository. It's reaching to this Nexus server. But inside this Nexus server, we don't have that CloudGen snap. So that reason we are getting that issue. So it's mean, yes, come back once again. Yes, you can see in the pom.xml. What is the repository? See guys, this is the repository name. This repository we should have in Nexus repository. We should have this same repository in the Nexus. Are we having this repository? Yes, if you want to see here, see guys, here we don't have that repository. See, are we having that repository? These all are the existing repositories. Whatever we are seeing the repository name, the same repository we should have inside this Nexus repository. Are we having? No, at present we don't have that. Now what we have to do, we need to create repository. Now we are going to creating repository. Let me create that repository. Yes, if you want to create a repository in the Nexus repository, yes, click on that. Yes, click on this Nexus, settings. Now you can click on that repositories, find that and click on that. And yes, you can see here. Okay, yes, click on that create repository. Now you can find that Maven to hosted. Guys, keep in mind this is the okay. important. Yes, we are choosing this one, Maven to hosted. Click on this one. Now, what is the repository name? What is the repository name? CloudGen Snap. Yes, select and this one, copy this one, and come here without missing. Don't miss that, guys. And what is the policy version policy we are using? Snapshot. Select this one, and yes, layout policy. Give the permissive format and apply that attachment. And the default storage, blob storage is default. And if you want to redeploy again and again this one, yes, select this one, allow redeploy. That's it. Yes, now come here. Yes, create repository. See guys, now successfully we have created one repository, and here we are having one more repository for a pre-release. Yes, create this one also. Okay, at present not required, but we are having now better to create that one also for future reference. Yes, select this one, copy this one, and once again come here. Yes, click on that create repository. Again, find that Maven to host it. Select this one and click on that one. Yes, policy name. Okay, release, and the policy version policy is release. Okay, yes, again permissive, and apply that attachment, and again default blob storage is default, and if you want to redeploy, yes, allow redeploy. Sorry. Yes, create repository. Create repository. This is the process, guys. Successfully we have created to next. Okay, now you can come here. We have created now successfully. This task is over, but we'll get failure once again. Let me show you that. Yes, try to build the job. Yes, see, one by one you can see here. See guys, the reason. Now you can see here. Click on here. Yes, console output. You can read the output. What is the reason for getting fail? See guys, 401 authentication issue. Authentication issue. 2 steps over. We modified Nexus server URL in the pom.xml. Step 1 over, and step 2. We have created the repository whatever we are having in the pom.xml. Whatever we are having the repository names in the pom.xml, with the same names we have created repositories in the Nexus repository. And the final one, the problem with authentication. Guys, what is the problem here? See guys, the login username is, this is the login username admin. Login username is admin, and it's having the password, and the same time, whatever we are having deployment ID, see here, there is a deployment. This ID is important. One, how many things are important? 3 things are important. One, this deployment ID, and Nexus login username, and its password. Guys, keep in mind, 3 things are important. One, whatever we have written that ID in the pom.xml, repository ID, this one is important. And second one, Nexus login username is important. And third one, Nexus login username password. User's password. These 3 things we need to add in the, where we have, what is that, Maven. So we are having Maven in the build server. Wherever we have configured Jenkins, wherever the master machine is there and the slave machine is there, we need to add these 3 things in the settings.xml. Yes, first let me add into the slave machine, because job running in the slave machine only. Job output executing in the slave machine only. So that reason, so what we have to do, we need to modify slaves Maven settings.xml file. Yes, where it's located? It's located in the vam/opt maven conf settings.xml. This is the file. Yes, now be careful with this file. You should not disturb. Yes, see guys, this is the super tag servers. Inside that super tag servers, we are having server. Yes, be in the insert mode. See guys, line number 120 to 124. Total 5 lines. Select these lines and put the cursor outside the comment line. This is the comment line. It's end here. Now enter here. Now we are outside the comment line and paste here. Now these lines are in active state. What is the pom.xml deployment ID? Distribution management, we are having that deployment. See guys, if you want to see that, once again I'm showing you. See, deployment ID is deployment. Okay, just we are modifying that one. And next, what is the login? Nexus login username? Yes, we are having that default user. That username is admin. Okay, and for login into the Nexus with the admin user, we are having password. Already have that password. Yes, let me show you that. Yes, this is the password, guys. Just copy this one. Yes, this is the password. Now save this one. Now try to execute this one, but we didn't add into that. What is that? In the master mission, we modified this settings.xml in the slave mission. The reason, the mission connected to Nexus repository from the slave mission. Okay guys, but we are going to executing, we have configured job in the slave master mission, but the job executing in the Jenkins slave mission. Once you trigger the job, now what it have to do? Yes, it want to deploy that artifact into the Nexus repository from slave mission to Nexus repository, because that artifact is storing into the slave mission, not in the master mission. So that reason I have configured in the slave mission pom.xml, sorry, settings.xml file in the Maven. Now let me trigger the job. Yes, see guys, now this is the repository. Just click on here. These are the, just click on that browser. See guys, just click here. These are the empty. Now you can see snapshot also empty and release also empty. Now I'm going to triggering the job. Yes, now click on that build now. Maybe in future we will get some issues with this one, because repository and password changes and user changes like that in future as a troubleshooter. Okay, we need to be modified this one in future based on that username. See guys, successfully we got that. Successfully we deploy into the Nexus. Now you can come here directly to the Nexus. Just refresh here. Just click on here. Just click on that snapshot. See guys, so successfully we got that. Click on that web app and again snapshot. See guys, inside the snapshot, see, we stored that artifact into the Nexus. We stored this artifact into Nexus. Meanwhile, we are having this artifact in our local machine also. See, at what time we built? At 8:47. At 8:47 we built that. Yes, the system time you can see. Just now we built that. Okay, this is the process to store the artifact into the Nexus repository. Now our target, we want to deploy that artifact into one application server. one application server. This is the Tomcat web application server. Okay. Yes. We want to deploy that artifact into application server. Okay. Now let me show you that. Let me show you. Yes. Just come here. Yes. This is my slave machine IP. Yes. IP space A. Yes. Take this IP. Yes. This is my deployment server. I'm using for deployment purpose also to test the application. And come here. Open one new tab. Yes. Paste here. Yes. Colon 8080. See guys. This is my web application server. Just log in into the web application. See guys, here we don't have that. See the web with the artifact name. What is the artifact name here? Web app. We can see only, we will see only this one now. We will not see this one dot where. We'll see only like this. Okay, where in the web application server. Now we are going to configuring this one. Okay guys, we are going to configuring this one. Okay, yes. Now let me show you that. Yes, Jenkins. Yes, come here. Up to here success. Now here also we are having some more steps to configure. Need to be configured some steps. We'll see that. Okay, how we will configure? Yes, click on that configure pipeline. Yes, now guys, don't confuse here. Some different steps will go here. Yes, how many we have opened? 1, 2, 3. Yes, now come here. Yes. Okay, now once again, stage. What is the stage here? Yes, deploy app in server. In server. Which server? App server. In app server. Yes. Now steps. Okay, steps. Yes, echo. Just we are naming that. We are displaying the name while executing this one. Yes, echo. Yes, deploying application in app server. In app server. Now, so here we need to generate some snippet. Yes, now come here, click on that pipeline script. See guys, here we are having some important steps. Yes, click on this one. We'll get one more. Yes, now scroll here. Just let me decrease font size. Yes, now you can find here. Guys, here we will see that one option, deploy to container. Deploy where area to container. Here we don't have that option. In the D series, we don't have that. The reason for not getting that option, we didn't install one plugin. We need to be installed one plugin. We need to be installed one plugin with the name of deploy to container plugin. So first of all, let me close this one. So let me open one more new tab. Yes, duplicate. Yes, click on that dashboard. Now click on that manage Jenkins. If already we have that plugin, we can see in the installed plugins list. Yes, click on that plugins. Yes, now you can click on that install. Yes, you can apply that deploy. See guys, in the D series, we don't have that. If we have installed the plugin, we can see in the installed list. We don't have that plugin. We didn't install. So that reason we are not able to see that one. Yes. Now you can come here, click on that available plugins. Now you can apply the same one. See guys, deploy to container. We should have this plugin. Yes, now select this one, install. See, already whatever we have installed these plugins, we are seeing here, list of the plugins. Of course, that plugin also we installed successfully, whatever we are seeing that payload. You can see in the G series. See here, already we have installed. Okay, Gradle. So now this one also successfully we have installed deploy to container and it's a extended plugin, dependent plugin. Now you can go back, manage Jenkins, and just save this one and come back one step. Just refresh here and click on that manage Jenkins. Yes, configure, click on that configure, the same job. Yes, click on that pipeline. Again, yes, click on that pipeline syntax. Now you can find here the D series. Still we didn't get, guys. So what we have to do? Yes, we need to be restarted the Jenkins server. We need to restart the Jenkins server. So that reason we didn't get. See here, we'll see that deploy to container. Okay, here we don't have that. Let me restart the service. 132. This is also okay. Let's close this one. Just once again, just refresh this one. We'll try it without restarting. Actually, sometimes it won't ask that restart. Now it is asking that restart, but nothing to worry. Okay, yes, click on that configure. Just let me show you once again. Click on that pipeline syntax. Sorry guys, we didn't get that. In the D series, we will see that deploy to container. Okay, we will get that option. Okay, let me start the service. Yes, I'm going to restarting the service. Yes, if you want to restart the service, yes, now come here. Just restart. Apply this one. Yes, apply that restart. Guys, it will take some time. Please wait until that restarting the Jenkins.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, our Jenkins server was restarted. Yes, now I'm going to log in once again. That yes. Yes. Yes, we have restarted. Now once again, this is the job name, na CI/CD pipeline. Yes, just click on this one. Yes, click on that configure. Yes. Just wait, guys. Just wait. Yes, click on that pipeline. Come to the bottom. Now click on that pipeline syntax. Now just click here. See guys, now we got it. Deploy where or ER to container. Okay. So after restarting service, Jenkins service, we got this one. Okay. Yes, select this one. Now, so where it's located, once you build the job, it's located into that inside that target directory. Yes, the target directory. */ asterisk dot var. The format is extension is not var. Yes, leave that context part, leave that default, and add a container. Yes. So which one we are using? Tomcat 9th version we are using. Yes, select this one and add credentials. Here we don't have that. See, root, that's the Tomcat login username. Yes, we are going to adding one more. Yes, select here. Click on this one. Yes, login with username and password. What is the username? Nexus. Sorry, the Tomcat username. Tomcat username admin and his password also admin. And before that we need to create credentials. before that we need to create credentials. Just let me create that. Yes, cancel this one first. I'm canceling this one. Yes. Yes, click on the duplicate. Yes, dashboard. We are going to creating credentials. Click on that manage Jenkins. Yes, click on that credentials and okay. Already we have created. Yes, select the system global. Yes, global credentials. Yes, add credentials. Yes, with the username. Username. Yes, admin and password also admin. Yes, ID 192.168.67.150. What is the server IP? 155. 155. Okay. Yes, web app. Oh, yes, app server. App server. Yes, select this one. We'll get the same credentials in that location. Yes, create. Create. Okay, we have created. Now you can go here. Yes, now click on that once again. Yes, syntax. Yes, yes. We need to restart here again. Just close this one, guys. Once again. Okay. Now we are having this one now. Yes, what is it? App server. This is the 155. Yes, once again. Be in the job. Just click on that pipeline. Of course, first time we'll get some confusion, guys. Just click on that where are deploy. Yes, now star asterisk dot where star dot where context path. Just leave that blank. Now you can here click on that container. We are having that Tomcat. Tomcat also one container application. Okay, just click on this one, select that one, and add credentials. See, guys, we added now. There simply to select here. Okay, now select here and Tomcat URL. What is the Tomcat URL? Yes, this is the URL. Select this one, copy this one, and paste here. Okay, now create that pipeline script. Generate pipeline script. Select this one. See, guys, we got this one. Copy this URL and come into the Jenkins pipeline. Just simply add here. That's it, guys. That's it. Okay. Now, how many we have open? 1, 2. Just 2 over and the last 2. Okay. Yes, save this one. Try to trigger that job, guys. Actually we have configured job in the master mission, but we are trying to deploy the artifact into that application server from the slave mission. Okay, we will see that what will happen. If we'll get the failure, we'll try to deploy this job. We'll try to execute the job in the master mission. Okay, master mission also having that Tomcat application server. We'll try to deploy that. First of all, let me show you that. Yes, click on that build now. Up here, no problem. The final step, we are trying to deploy that application in the just now you can imagine is the test environment or dev environment or QA or production. But it's the simple process. Level 1 project. Level 1 nothing but from ascending to in ascending order. Now it's trying to processing, trying to executing. But guys, we got that failure. The reason, we'll see that. We'll see that reason. Console output. Yes. Credentials. Container exception failed to redeploy CI/CD pipeline where target. This is the problem here, guys. Okay. Now we'll try to deploy from the master machine. Now say 155. Okay. Now let me show you this. Yes. Yes. Come here. Yes. So select this one. Yes. We are going to restricting this one. Just wait, guys. Okay. Just I'm going to reconfiguring this one. I'm going to reconfiguring this job. So I'm going to deploy into the same. Yes, here we are having that 132 also application server. See guys. Now it's a 132 application. Just let me modify that job. So first I'm stopping the Jenkins slave mission. Yes, guys. Now the no more that server. Only master mission we are having. Now it will try to execute that. Just click on that pipeline. Guys, I'm going to modifying this one. Again, yes, close this one. Yes, right now we will create one more new, guys. We will create one more credentials. Yes, click on that add credentials in the master mission only. In the master mission only we are going to creating. Now master missions. Okay, guys. Yes. We got that issue. Okay. We are having one more problem. Just wait, guys. We will have the same mission. We'll see that one also once again. Yes, I want to add one more step. After adding that, we will see that, guys. So what is the problem here? We need to add the script, manage the script inside that Tomcat users.xml file. I forgot that. Just wait, I have started the service. Yes, context null. That's the problem here. We'll see that, guys. Yes, we have started. Yes, restart the service session. Yes. Okay. This is the Jenkins slave. Just let me increase font size. Yes, guys. Here inside this VAM/OPT Tomcat. For Tomcat user.xml file. Inside this file, we need to add one more step. Yes, that's one. Yes. Role name equals to manager hyphen script and comma manager hyphen script. The spelling is very important here. Make sure before saving this one. Okay, escape shift to colon W. Okay, now we are trying to deploying that. Now let me try to execute once again the same job. We modified that one. Yes, now click on that build now. We'll see the guys. We'll get the same. We'll try to deploy that application in the another server. Up to here, no problem. That is success. So trying to deploy that artifact. We can see that versions also. See guys. Just click on here. See. Web app. We can see versions. See how many times we have deployed? 3 times. We have given that allow redeploy. So that reason we are getting C. 3 times we have deployed that. Now let me show you that. Guys, successfully we deployed into Tomcat server. Now what is the Tomcat server? Yes, let me just refresh here. See, we have chosen that 155, but is the 132. Let me modify that 155. Just wait guys. It's reloading. Successfully we have deployed that application in the application server. Just wait, it's loading. Okay guys, we need to start the Tomcat service in the slave machine /opt Tomcat bin startup.sh and the system ctl stop firewall D. Now you can come here, just refresh here. See guys. $155, but we didn't get it. But we got the success here. Okay, just let me show that is it deployed or not. Yes, click on that console. It's deployed into that, but we are getting that. It's saying that 157. 157. What is this one? I think, okay, just wait. Did we add this one? Just wait, guys. We configured pipeline. Okay. So here we don't have that. We ran the same job. Just we got that message. Now let me add this once again. Yes, click on that pipeline syntax. Yes, select this one. Deploy var or er container. Next, asterisk dot var. Now context path, just leave that. Add credentials. Yes, select this container, Tomcat 9, and already we are having that credentials. Yes, select this one and the Tomcat URL. Yes, this is the URL. Copy this one. Just paste 80. Okay, and just create the syntax. Yes, copy this one. We'll see, guys. If we'll get failure, then we will see that once again. Yes, now add here. Okay, now save this one. Now try to trigger the job. Now we will see. Guys, keep in mind, I am doing on the troubleshooting method. Initially, whenever you are going to configuring first time environment, you will get these kind of issues. You have to do these kind of steps. Of course, we are having time. Whenever you are going to configure environment first time, they will give you some time. You need to check end-to-end step by step. See, guys, successfully, again we have deployed that. Now let me show you that. Just refresh here. See, guys, successfully we got that. The state also true. Yes. Now the application. See, guys, this is the application. One test application we deployed into the test environment. You can imagine now, if it is that test environment, you can feel like that. If it is a dev environment, you can feel like that. In the test environment, now we are going to testing the product. Okay, in the test environment, we are testing the product is working or not. Okay, like this. Okay, guys. See. Okay, so if it is not a test, if test is not okay, then what we are doing that? Yes, we are sending that feedback to the respective team. Okay, the test engineer will give feedback. Once again, where it's what is the problem? If it is belongs to database environment, if it is belongs to configuration, or if it is belongs to development environment, yes, they will involve into the task. They will modify the previous task and they will try to send back once again. Yes, as a build engineer, what we are doing that we are going to pulling the code, we are sending to quality tool. Yes, if the code quality is okay, then we are sending to build. Then we are going to deploy into the environment. Okay, guys, this is the process. Successfully, we have deployed that application. But if you are new to this environment, you will be in little bit confusion. But if you try to practice again and at least 3 to 4 times, you will get success. Okay, guys, it's a very important concept. Okay, the same, but I have configured this on a premises. On premises, we have configured the same concept we are doing in the on public cloud. But right now we are choosing that AWS cloud. The same whatever we did on premises, the same concept, the same application, we are going to deploy into the on cloud environment. Okay, guys. Thank you for patience. Okay, thank you, guys. Bye.